So till now, students, we have discussed what is profit maximization and how it has been criticized as the main objective of financial management. Now we will discuss what is wealth maximization. So wealth maximization is basically concerned with the increasing stockholders utility. So in order to increase the stockholders wealth, the firms always keep striving to increase stockholders utility. So what is this stockholders utility? Means in order, when a firm want to increase the uh, wealth of a stockholder, stockholders are the person who are having the shares of an organization. So maximizing stockholders utility means maximizing stockholder shareholders wealth, which is equal to, which we have given, stockholders current wealth is equal to number of shares owned into current price of a share. So if a firm is able to increase the current price of a share, that means overall wealth of a shareholders can be increased. That means overall utility of a shareholder is increased. How this is a simple formula. W naught represent current wealth of a stockholder and represent number of shares owned by a stockholder, and P naught denotes the current price of a share. So a firm has to do number of things in order to increase the price of a share. For example, if in this example, number of share owned by a, investor is 100, and if the stock price is 10, and stock prices increases from 10 to, for example, 20. So previously wealth is 1000 rupees, now it has increased to 1000, now it has increased to 2000 rupees. So utility of 1000 is less in comparison to utility of 2000, because now we can buy more goods and services with 2000 in comparison to 1000. So this is a simple example how wealth of a stockholder, wealth of a shareholder can be increased, because when we are able to increase wealth of a shareholder, the maximum utility of a shareholder has been increased. So every firm, according to this approach, every firm should always try to increase the utility to its shareholder, and by how, by increasing the price of a share. This wealth maximization as a aim uh, has been favored by few points, which include, first point, it serves the interest of owners as well as other stakeholders. Owners means, for owners the overall wealth of organization goes on increasing, and for other stakeholders like employees and suppliers, creditors, in order to increase the price of a share, we have to keep all these happy. Until and unless they are not happy, means the efficiency is not created in an organization, and when an organization is not able to perform its functions efficiently, the demand for its shares is not created. So until and unless there is no demand for shares, the price won't rise, because there is a elasticity of price, in demand. That demand is a direct function, indirect function of price. So when demand is high, when demand is high, price is high, means it's a directly proportional, demand is directly proportional to price. So more demand means more price. So what we want to create, we want to create more demand for its shares, so that overall wealth of shareholder can be increased. So this is also consistent with the objectives of owners as well as economic welfare, because more price, more prosperity is beneficial for owners as well as economic welfare. It is important for long-term growth and survival of the firm. It also leads to maximum shareholders utility, as we have discussed in the example. And this term wealth maximization approach, this consider risk factor, which was ignored in profit maximization, and it also include time value of our money. So these are very two important concept in finance, and this wealth maximization approach consider both these topics. Both these factors are included in finalizing the overall objective of financial management. Although this approach also faces few criticism, like it's a perspective idea, looks more idealistic, but not always socially desirable. um, uh, Controversy between maximizing stockholders value or wealth of a firm, but still this wealth maximization as a aim is more favored over profit maximization as a main objective of a firm. And a few experts also believe that it is difficult to achieve when there is uh, ownership is totally different from management. Means a firm nowadays, there is a complete divorce between ownership and management, because owners are shareholders are the actually owners of a business firm, but management is given to the expert like financial manager, marketing manager, operation manager, etc. So there is a complete uh, difference between ownership and manager. A person who is owner may not be the manager, so it is difficult to satisfy both. But still, in spite of these criticism, wealth maximization has been preferred over profit maximization in an organization. So in conclusion, we can say, in spite of all these criticism, wealth maximization is still considered more appropriate objective for the firm. So, friends, we have discussed profit maximization also, we have discussed wealth maximization also. So, from this, we came to a conclusion that wealth maximization is more appropriate than profit maximization as the objective of a business firm. In case you have any doubts, you have any queries, you can write in the group, or you can send me your questions, we can discuss this thing also. So thank you friends, thank you for watching, thank you.